So the next problem name is maximum Subarray Sum. Given an array of an integers, your task is to find the maximum sum of values in a contiguous non-empty subarray. So as output you have to print one integer, the maximum subarray sum. So let's take this input as a sample test case in order to find how to solve this problem. So we use the concept of dynamic programming to solve this problem. So let dp of I be defined as the max sum of non-empty subarray ending at ith index, right? So we always have the option of ending and starting the subarray at ith index, so the subarray will be of length 1. So this can be defined as this is max of nums of I or dp of I minus 1 plus nums of I, right? And the result will be max of this dp array that we'll find, and then yeah, just we can print out the result. So let's form the dp array for this array, right? So this will be minus 1 3 minus 2 5 3 minus 5 2 and 2 initially, because we always have the option to and as well as start at the same index, right? So now we can say this will be max of 3 or 3 plus minus 1, which is 2. So this will remain 3. This will be minus 2 or minus 2 plus dp of I minus 1, which is 3, right? So this will become 1 because 3 plus minus 2 is what? 1, which is greater than minus 2, right? Now this will be 5 or 5 plus 1, right? So this will be 6. This will be 3 or 3 plus 6, which will be 9. This will be minus 5 or minus 5 plus 9, which is 4, right? This will be 2 or 2 plus 4, right? And this will be 2 or 2 plus 6, which will be 8. So the maximum number in this dp array is 9. So that is the result which you can verify, right? So this is this subarray. So 3 plus minus 2 is 1 plus 5 is 6 plus 3 is 9. So this is the subarray which is giving the max sum. So let's code this approach up. Let's take the input, right? And let's define vector of long, so we can just write the shorthand ll for them, and the input and the dp, right? So let's say this is of size n and this is also of size n, right? Then we populate the input. And we can say initially dp of I is exactly equals to a of I, which just represents starting and ending at the ith position. And then we can start looping and say basically we can just use this recursive definition. So we'll say dp of I is equals to max of dp of I, comma dp of I minus 1 plus nums of I, right? And we can define a result variable which we will print at the end. So let's use the shorthand again, and we'll say res is equals to max of res comma um, dpi, and since we are taking the max, let's define this to be long underscore min in the beginning, and we can say cout. So we have skipped zeroth index here, so let's say max of dp of 0 and result. So let's try to run this code now. So okay, this is will be a, right? Then as you can see, we are getting the result as 9, which is the correct output. So let's try to submit this solution now. As you can see, we have passed all the test cases. So thanks for watching.